Well, hey, how's it going? It is all the news all the time, and it's lovely to have you back. And today we've got an interesting video. This made me laugh. I was looking at this video thinking, what is going on in this crazy world? Well, we got this guy. He is the period dignity officer. I kid you not, period dignity officer. Person who's going to give you dignity while you're having a period. Yes, it's a guy. Sorry. Here we have Jason Grant. There is, I like to call him July, August, September, October, November. There he is, Jason Grant. He was hired to help implement the legal right to free period products in Tayside. You might be thinking, where's Tayside? Well, there's Tayside right there. This is Scotland. These are the Scottish borders. England's down here. This is Tayside. Looks lovely. So what have we got going on with this guy? Well, he's a very macho, weightlifting, boxing, ultra marathon running, new period officer for the Scottish National Party in Scotland, which is leading the Dundee Council, which has given him £36,000, which is around $50,000 a year, to talk about periods and the menopause with women and girls, because obviously he knows all about it. He knows what he's talking about. He's got the experience. He's got the skills. He's got he's got everything you need. There is Jason Grant was appointed as Scotland's first ever period dignity officer this week. There he is. He will oversee the promotion of the Period Products Act, brought in on Monday. Brilliant. But there's been a backlash. Why? I do not know. Online over appointment of a man to the position. Mr. Grant previously worked as an account manager with Imperial Tobacco. Right, so he's quite happy selling tobacco to people, but then he underwent a change of career to become a fitness and well-being coach. Brilliant. Pictures on his social media show him regularly competing in endurance events. Brilliantly. Okay, so we've got a man controversially appointed to Scotland's first ever period dignity officer is a tobacco salesman turned macho personal trainer who is going to earn more than £36,000, $50,000, talking to women and girls about periods and the menopause, because he knows all about it. Jason Grant has been handed the post for the Tay region. There's Tayside one more time, and which with duties including promoting access to free sanitary products. Yeah, this is good. Following the introduction of the Period Products Act. Brilliant. He will earn up to $36,000 in this Scottish government-funded role. The SNP-run council has faced a huge backlash over the appointment, I don't understand it, amid accusations of institutionalised mansplaining and peak gender idiocy. The business owner and fitness coach from Dundee said he believes his gender will help encourage more open discussion on the subject. Mr. Grant, there he is. Mr. Grant previously worked as an account manager, we know that, with Imperial Tobacco, but underwent a change of career to become an entrepreneurial business owner and a fitness coach. He claims to truly get the best out of my clients in terms of their physical and mental well-being through a range of fitness solutions, through group sessions and one-to-one coaching. Mr. Grant runs two exercise businesses, JLG Fitness and Wellbeing. Jason something Grant, I don't know what his middle name is, L for Liar, okay. Fitness Wellbeing, and Rabble Dundee, and is also co-owner of Farm Fit at the Rund. Before taking up his post, he was also Wellbeing Officer for Dundee and Angus College for 2 years. Lovely. Mr. Grant now regularly posts selfies and pictures of himself competing in fitness and endurance events, and took part in a white collar boxing match in March. There he is, white collar boxing. Brilliant. Earlier this week, the tattooed Mr. Grant took part in Perth's Tatty Run and shares pictures running alongside his dog Fergus. Oh, he sounds lovely. There he is doing his impression of Putin. Here we have his Putin on a horse, and here we have Grant on a horse. What's the yellow thing? It's not a life jacket, is it? Come on. There he is. Oh, he's got a puppy. Bless him. He's loving life. He's got a puppy, and he's going to teach you all about periods because he knows all about it. And here he is on the tatty run. This is a bag of potatoes, and he looks like he's walking, but okay. And there's the dog. What was the name? Fergus. Dog Fergus. There's his lovely wife, Christina. He's absolutely buzzing to have been appointed to this role. There's his dog. Lovely. He's going to earn £36,126. Brilliant. He's not too good at putting shirts on, but he likes writing things down. And here he is explaining to women how periods work, wearing his blood red t-shirt because that works. And here he is having some beer. Brilliant. He's a man of the people. He's having some beer, and he's got his own shamrock up there. Brilliant. So so there you go. His new employers, the Period Dignity Working Group, you can't make this stuff up, made up of Dundee and Angus College, Perth College, and the Scottish National Party run councils in Angus and Dundee, have said he was the strongest candidate. Right. You couldn't find a woman? No? Couldn't find anybody of the female persuasion? Right, so he's the strongest candidate. He said it's about making people aware of the availability of period products for anyone of any gender. I'm sorry? Sorry, what? It's about making people aware of the availability of period products for anyone of any gender. Okay. Whether they need it or not. I think being a man will help me break down barriers. I think you think a lot of things. Reduce stigma and encourage more open discussions. Although affecting women directly, okay, periods are an issue for everyone. No, they're not. We'll also raise awareness of the menopause, which, although a natural process for women, well done, has wider repercussions in the world of work and family. But critics, no, there aren't any critics, surely not, including tennis legend Martina Navratilova, branded the move ridiculous. You're not wrong. Wimbledon ace Navratilova, who is vocal on social media about transgender athletes and mental health in sport, said, "Have we ever tried to explain to men how to shave? Well, it's tricky. Or how to take care of their prostate, or whatever. This is absurd, thank you, Martina." And the Scottish Feminist Network, what did they say about it? Said the wording of the job description had been deliberately desexed. Well, a spokesman said, "I think you probably need to have some idea of what the problem is that you're trying to fix." Very, very smart indeed. I think the fundamental question is whether the sex of the person is going to have any sort of detrimental impact on who will engage, clearly. And if there's any suggestion it's a yes, then if this is the first role, then it really should be a female, said someone sensible. It's just too important, particularly if we're talking about girls who are struggling to get their hands on products or to talk to someone who can help and advise them. Why does he think he's the person to do it? It's a good question. Well made. So yeah, that's the situation we've got today in sunny Scotland. We've got men explaining to women about periods whilst doing press-ups and running with potatoes. So there you go, pretending to be Putin. Let me know your thoughts on where we are in the world. What else have we got going? It's going. He does make me laugh. There is a colouring book, other news, colouring book, which is the birthday countdown colouring book. I shall leave a link in the description. You can download this and you can colour in some stuff. Yes. What else is going on? Oh, Putin on a horse. Brilliant. We know where Tayside is. That's nice. And what else we got going on? There's an interesting article actually from Hannah McGill. She knows what she's talking about here. To be honest, it's worth a look if you've got the time. But I mean, yeah, she's actually very smart. But if you don't want to be smart, you can just look at this guy and ask yourself what is going on in the world. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Leave a like and press subscribe, and there's another video up here. I'll put one on the right if you want to have a look at that. And yeah, that's about it, and I will see you guys later.